Mr. Tripp Stelniki, everybody. Yeah.
Hey, everybody. You guys are a fabulous crowd. This is the most low-energy comedy night. There's a librarian in the back. She was like, "Can you guys pick up the fucking pace?" This is fun. Hey, let's try to pick up the energy. Let me hear it if you're depressed. Most comedians start, they're just like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Who's fucking sad? Let's hear it." I'm depressed. I have a hard time, I can relate to that. I have a hard time. I don't fit in. I struggle with conflict. I'm very bad with conflict. I'm like the opposite of Israel. I'll tell you a story. So I'm going to tell you a story as if it's going to work, and I know it won't, and I don't care. So this is a true story. So I was at a party, and I introduced myself. You know how you introduce yourself? I was like, "Hey, my name is Tripp." That's my name. But the guy heard tip. Whatever, like the tip of the pen. And I just let it happen. I was like, "I'm Tip now. That's fine. It's easier to just be Tip. Whatever. What am I going to do? Correct him? It's just my name. It's just who I am." I was like, "It's easier to just be, what am I going to do? Say, sir, it's not Tip. That's ridiculous. It's Tripp." It would have been like, "Tip, Tripp, what's the fucking difference? Either way, you make kombucha in your basement, right, idiots?" Yeah. So I just let it happen. But the problem was that guy was the host of the party, so he was being a good host. He was like introducing me to everyone. So by like 20 minutes, there were like 50 people who knew me as Tip. At that point, I was like, maybe I just start over. Like, maybe I'm Tip now. Maybe this is better. I'm walking around the party. I'm like, "Tip's kombucha. Kombucha by Tip. Does any of this work?" And then it got to a point, though, where I had to say something. This is true. A guy came up to me, and he was like, "You're Tip, right? I really like the name Tip. It reminds me of Tip O'Neill. You ever heard of him? He was Speaker of the House. Yeah, during the Bill Clinton years, from the great state of Illinois. Speaker of the House." And I was like, I have to say something. I'm sorry to do this. I'm sorry to correct you, but Tip O'Neill was from Massachusetts. He was like, "Well, I guess you would know, Tip." And I was like, "You're damn right, yeah." I told my therapist that story. She canceled my next appointment. I found out she moved to Florida. She opened a plant nursery. She changed her whole life. I called her. I was like, "Is this about me?" She was like, "For once, yes." I'm sick of hearing about Bitcoin, guys. I don't want to fucking hear it. It's everywhere now. It used to be easy to ignore. It used to just be cryptocurrency. All that Bitcoin bullshit was just for lonely white men who were not strong enough or brave enough to storm the Capitol, okay? I don't care if the rest of this goes terrible. The fact that guy laughed, we're good. All right. It used to be you could ignore Bitcoin because it was just those fucking losers. But now it's everywhere. It's in the news. There are headlines like Congress having a hearing about Bitcoin. I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what it is. I'm already behind. It's like another Benghazi. Shit. I gotta catch up. I'm just so sick of Bitcoin. And people who are into it love telling you about it. You'll be like, "Hey, beautiful day we're having." And they'll be like, "Yeah, our currency's gonna collapse." God damn it! I thought you were coming over to help me move this couch. Now I feel like we have to talk about that. That sounds serious. Shit! And I get defensive because that's scary. I'm like, "Our currency's strong, man." I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm like, "I turned on CNBC yesterday and the numbers were going across the bottom. That means our economy had a healthy breakfast. Our currency's not going to collapse. Shut the fuck up about Bitcoin. I don't want to hear it." It's all made up. It's made up. It's bullshit. It's just like Santa Claus or equal justice under the law or cloud. I don't call it the cloud. Don't call it the cloud like it's something we all agreed on, okay? Fucking cloud. I hate this cloud. It's just like Bitcoin that's made up and they're throwing it at us. I have friends who sell cloud. They call it data storage. It's fucking cloud. It's bullshit. You ask them, "What is that? How does that work?" And they're like, "No time to explain. Gotta go sell more cloud." What the fuck is going on? What are they selling? My phone twice a day is like, "Big problem, buddy. You're out of cloud." Yeah, you ran out. How? It's nothing. It's invisible. Where'd it go? I never bought any. How did I run out? How did I run out of nothing? That's when the cloud salesman pops up. He's like, "Exactly what you don't want to have happen. That's why you called me." "I didn't call you." "Yes, you did. That's the cloud, buddy." Our currency's gonna collapse. All right, let's end on this. Vaccines. So, I don't know, man. All the anti-vaccination people, I know I'm supposed to care, and I'm supposed to be like, oh man, go get your shot. We gotta get the. I don't care. I don't know. People are like, oh, but what if the virus mutates and everybody gets sick and you die? I watch Wheel of Fortune every day. I don't give a shit if I die. Like, don't you care about your fellow man? My fellow man? You mean the guy who's trying to sell me cloud? Fuck my fellow man. I don't even know why I got the vaccine. I'll go along with anything. I guess that's why, Like, remember Tip O'Neill's from Massachusetts? They were like, you should get it. I was like, Tip O'Neill's from Massachusetts. I'll do whatever. I'll go along with it. But like, I don't know. I feel like it was like I just personally, with the vaccine, I was walking along one day and I saw a guy who was just like, hey, you want a free hand job? And I was like, me? And he was like, yeah, everybody can get a free hand job. It's from the government. You want a free hand job? And I was like, well, why? Why not? Free hand job. Doesn't hurt you. What's the catch? Well, there will be some side effects. For like a day afterwards, you're going to feel weird, but it's a free hand job from a stranger. What do you expect? All right, sign up, fine. But then there's all these people protesting who are just like, no hand jobs, I'm not getting the hand job. It's like, fine. I don't care. I got mine. Well, yeah, you can't make me get the hand job. I don't give a shit. I got mine. It didn't hurt. You can go, it's my body, my choice. All right, well, I don't understand why you would choose to not get a free hand job, but whatever. It's again, I don't get, I got mine. Well, my kid's never gonna get the free hand job. Good. I don't think under 12, they don't allow it, I don't think. I think they shouldn't. Well, you can't make me get it, and you're an idiot for getting the free hand job. Okay, well, I just wanted a happy ending. That's all. And everyone on the news is like, well, if 85% of people don't get hand jobs, then at some point in the future, all of us are going to have to get more hand jobs. Fine. Again, I'm fine with that. Well, if more people don't get hand jobs, then we're all going to have to wear masks. Good. I got a hand job from a stranger. I don't want anyone to see my face. Mask it up. I don't care. But then they were like, okay, all right, free hand jobs, but if you come get your hand job, we'll give you $100. And I'm like, okay, well, now I don't feel good about it. What? I'm fine with the free hand job, but I get a hand job and $100? How bad is the hand job? Who's giving the hand job? Is it Fauci? You better make it 200. I'll get in there. All right, thanks for coming out, everybody.